Happy Valentine's Day for all we love and ourselves first.
So we wanted to come on for a really short video today to share with all of you some extra love, because just in gratitude for this opportunity to share living water and an incredible business opportunity with all of you. And so last summer, Madeline decided to take a leap and become a distributor of ionized water, the hydrogen-rich drinking water, and the amazing machine that creates a sanctuary of healing in your home. And she was just sharing with me how much taking this stand for her own health, well-being, and wealth building has impacted her relationships and her life. And I just thought it was such a compelling conversation that we'd bring it here to you today.
Very quickly, what I have realized is that my body is mostly water and my brain, like yours, is 90% water. And so what you consume is so important, and especially the water, because this is the way you can show the deepest love for yourself and your body, because unless that is functioning, your mind, your heart, your body, nothing is functioning. And so Kira introduced me to this amazing water, and I've found that it's had a real impact on my health. And just even in the short time I've had it working for, because at first it was kind of hard to get around my husband to set it up. And I had to deal with some people saying a lot of no's and fear about it and questions about it. And yet now,
So in the spirit of love, what do you most love about this water now that you finally have your state-of-the-art water technology functioning? What do you most love about it?
Well, I love how it makes me feel. I love the fact that when I go to sleep at night, I don't get leg cramps, because those would wake me up. And so it's definitely regulated aspects of my body that I didn't even think were going to be impacted. I would have to take a lot of calcium and magnesium and supplements so that I could not have cramps that woke me. And I don't now.
That's amazing.
So
Yeah, it's so amazing. What I most love about it is that I can make high acid and high alkaline water and use it to disinfect and whiten my teeth. And I'm finally getting myself more strict with all of my protocols. And it's amazing how big of a difference it can make when you have everything you need right at your faucet.
yeah, I cleaned my toilet. one kind cleaned my toilet, the other, yeah, I put it on my face so that.
So we were going to talk about relationships, as I recall. We have about 2 to 4 minutes left, and so in honor of Valentine's Day, when we all think of our relationships, and I really like to think of Valentine's Day as self-love day and universal love day, not commercial love day where we have to go out and buy something for someone that represents something symbolically, right? And so I like to think of Valentine's Day as the day we talk about what we love and really honor what we can do to better our relationships, primarily the one with ourselves.
What have you found with the water and the ability to make legacy wealth with this? Since you've been doing it longer and inspired me.
Well, what I love is that we actually get to buy one or very few products and just establish as a distributor, and then we can build over time. And I think that's what I most love about it, is that there's no specific quotas and no deranking and no falling backwards. And in the meantime, these products are so much benefiting our health, like you were saying, that we're really getting our money back in the benefits of the health and the saving money on products. And so when we actually build wealth, it whether it happens in 1 year or 5 years, it's happening at a steady pace that is good for our nervous system and good for our health. And I think that's what is most exciting to me, is that it's sustainable, because there are so many things out there that I know I've invested a lot more money than I invest in this water, just in other business opportunities that were not what they said they were. And this company has a 500-year vision. And that's why we know that we actually can go for this dream of legacy, of having a tree planted on a mountain for us, because the company has laid out this 500-year vision to be sure that they'll be able to take care of all of their distributors worldwide in this way.
And I have seen Kira be exposed to all kinds of things in the last couple of years that I've known her, even during the whole COVID crisis, and remain better health than practically anyone I know. And that also inspired me to want to use the water for health, because I saw how much it's benefited you, Kira.
Absolutely. And when we're talking about relationships, and I know myself, when I first got this water in my home, I was struggling with severe eczema. And that's why I like having my shower unit, which hopefully Madeline will have her shower unit soon as well, because it really helps my skin to be balanced and have that microbiome all the way that it's supposed to be, because our skin is our largest organ on our body. And if we're showering in chlorine, it doesn't matter if we're drinking multi-pure or spring water or Kangen water or whatever we're drinking, because we're just absorbing the chlorine through our skin. And so when we have this special filter that not only filters out the chlorine, but also remineralizes the water, it's like having a mineral spa in your shower. And that was what I first noticed, actually. And so back to what I was saying about relationships, if your health isn't optimal, then it's very challenging to deal with the stress of relationships. Definitely. If you're having skin outbreaks or digestive upsets or just general chronic fatigue or whatever it is that different people struggle with, then that affects your ability to have a healthy relationship, to set clear boundaries in a compassionate way that serves the relationship.
It can make you grumpy. And that in itself becomes stressful.
So a one-time investment in your health is already going to give you the ability to show up for life in a new way. And then when you begin to bring in more and more money, then you just suddenly, a lot of the stresses can be a lot easier to deal with, right?
Yeah. Well, it
Mhm.
gives you freedom to do some things and to spend what you need on what you love and
Mhm.
not
Yeah.
be hoarding and worried.
So, we're going to go off to our writing group. Thank you so much for dropping into our little chat today. And
Sending love. May you
we
always have love and yourself first.
yes. So let us know, what do you love about your life, and what would you love to change in your life? And let's keep having these little short conversations and get to know each other. Until next time.
Yeah. And I just did my 53rd anniversary with my husband. So
Oh, congratulations.
that was on Monday. So, yeah.
Here's to love.